Gentlemen, we are upon us another great episode to be done. Episode 7. We got it right this time. At least I got it right on these nerds. The radiation poisoning has not gotten to us yet, despite God attempting to do so. We've bandaged our skin because it keeps peeling off and we need to make sure it stays. But, besides that, how are we doing, boys?
The usual, man.
Same old.
Stuck on that Tarkov grind.
God, you're so
Unfortunate.
So, right out the gate, you guys said you wanted to talk about just crappy flavored foods, and we got it based off of ranch flavored ice cream. So it's like, hold on, I need to look this up.
It was made by Hidden Valley, dude.
And
like Hidden Valley itself made ranch flavored? Oh my god, okay. Hold on, let me see this. I love how I typed in ranch flavored. I saw ranch flavored soda on my phone, so... Oh, wow. It's real. Just looks like cursed vanilla ice cream. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like you can hide this in vanilla ice cream bucket and no one could tell the difference.
Okay, that's disrespectful, man.
I'm just saying, it's a potential April Fool's prank waiting to happen.
Okay, that's good enough. I thought you were trying to compare like vanilla ice cream to fucking.
What the fuck do you mean by that, Chad?
I was hoping you wouldn't.
Vanilla with ranch. What the fuck?
I thought you were trying to be like, oh man, you can't tell the difference between vanilla and ranch.
That's not what I meant, though. I said the bucket.
I'm sorry. Okay. But, hold on, honestly, I mean, why? Why?
Genuinely, I don't know, man. I'm be honest. Food companies are just getting weirder and weirder.
Did you guys still remember the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew, the product that they tried pushing out?
Bro, I knew that shit had to be like irradiated or something. I was not gonna drink that.
That stuff was actually good.
No.
I fucked with it.
You drank it for real?
Yeah, I liked it. I thought
Did it like
good.
take off? Did it take off years off your life or something?
I mean, yeah, but it was kind of worth it. In my opinion, it wasn't like amazing or great. It was just good. Yeah, not bad. I'd drink it again.
Bro, removed 30 years off his life in one go.
I mean, I did have to use a rat away after it, but that's a whole nother thing.
What fucking nerd emoji shit is rat away, bro? Just say you took hard drugs to fucking not overdose.
I had to
Take
say that
iodine
for
pills.
the gamer inclusivity.
No,
Take
if
them
you want to look at
iodine
topics,
pills.
there's ranch dressing soda.
Oh yeah,
it just
that
looks like a
fucking
bottle of
company,
cum.
dude. It makes every single flavor of fucking soda, dude. I think they made pizza flavored
Chad.
one at one point.
The cum bottle. Oh my god,
Chad.
they do. They do.
Yeah, but
What?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I've had one of their sodas as a joke.
Is it bacon? Is it
No, I
peanut
had-
butter?
Yeah, on
No,
my
you
birthday, my friends bought me a birthday cake flavored soda.
Okay, I feel like birthday cake, as much as like, despite how many like fake sugars and additives they put into it, doesn't taste as bad. But then you think about like sweet corn soda, and you're like, what?
Ew.
What are they putting into this shit to
I feel
make
like
it
the
taste
buffalo wing soda
are all,
with
like-
slab. That's just me.
like? Oh my god, they're so bad.
Yeah, these are just joke flavors. I don't think they.
Oh no, these are for jokes.
At least birthday cake just tasted like sugar.
I feel like they taste nothing more than just really crappy. Just there's ranch water, in case anyone cares.
Yeah.
There's an entire rabbit hole of ranch flavored food items. Okay, that's just. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that?
That's 8-Bit's friend.
He puts it on pussy soda. Oh, we have to put that on camera because no one's gonna know what we're laughing at.
You gotta put that on the thumbnail.
We're gonna have
I
Chad
will.
in the thumbnail be drinking pussy soda.
There's also ranch Pop-Tarts, ranch flavored. Let's see what other ranch flavored things pop up, but I've typed in ranch flavored. Hot Cheetos, ranch flavored crickets. You know, I love how for like the 5 actual insane people that live in a shack in the middle of Montana, who enjoy ranch. You know, their niche is pretty well covered. I'll give them credit for that.
Montana is well known for their ranch, for their love for ranch.
Actually, what state likes ranch?
Well, you're looking that up. Going back to the sodas, you missed a couple flavors like dirt flavored soda, grass flavored soda, pickle flavored soda, honeydew soda.
What do you mean dirt?
I don't know. I've only seen them. So where I
Dirt.
live, close enough. There's this like novelty soda store
Yeah.
where they just sell tons of like glass bottles of like different sodas.
Okay.
And they have the like the joke flavors too.
Oh my god. So with further research done by our research team, Iowa has they love ranch the most. Of course, it's fucking Iowa. Of course, it's one of those fucking farm states where 5 people live.
That's where your origins are from, Chad. You came from Iowa.
It's simply not true.
3 people in Iowa love ranch, and that's 3/5 of the population.
3/5. 2 of them are the people that literally invented ranch. The 3rd one's the guy they abducted and fucking made him eat it so they could get through testing. And then they're like, all right, government, we gave it to someone. Can we now legalize ranch? And the government's like, yes.
Legalize a ranch.
Legalize ranch. You know what?
Such a terrible bit.
I mean, shut up.
Dude, do you guys not like ranch or?
I fucking love ranch, honestly.
Okay, yeah, ranch is mid. I'm be honest.
We found one of the 3 Iowans who love ranch. Just imagine Roma just sitting on his farm now, bitter.
Now,
He's
is there
I'm
ketchup
so
flavored
angry.
soda?
on his rocking chair.
Oh, there totally is.
He's on his rocking chair playing his banjo, drinking his ranch soda.
True.
I am not happy.
There's also ketchup flavored ice cream.
Ugh.
Yikes.
And it looks like it literally is sponsored by Heinz.
I fucking knew
Like,
it.
Heinz
Of course,
is
it
like,
would
hey,
be
we're gonna-
sponsored by Heinz.
Let's see. Yeah, there's. I mean, if you can think of an ice cream flavor, it probably exists. Like mayonnaise. Oh God, that just sounds abysmal, man. Why would you do that to yourself?
Oh no, have you seen those guys on TikTok that will mix almost any drink or fruit on the rolled ice cream tray?
I did not. I have not heard of this.
You know what rolled ice cream is, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, they would just like mix a drink with a bit of cream, like making an ice cream, and then do the whole thing where they like roll it up as an ice cream on a rolled ice cream tray with.
Jesus.
Isn't that like a Mexican
Yeah,
dessert?
It's literally just the trend.
Because I often see
What?
like Mexican places often sell rolled ice creams.
Oh, it's because it's easy to make once you know how to do it. You need like I think dry ice in like a metal pan.
Well, I think you might need
The bare
dry ice
minimum?
under the pan. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it freezes on the pan and you just roll it to stop it from
Mhm.
sticking to the bottom.
God damn. Dude, there's now ketchup ice pops.
Ugh.
In case, for the
Disgusting.
popsicle ketchup fiends out there.
We know you love them, Roma.
God, dude, I
Uh,
love America solely because we have the most outrageous shit imaginable.
Yeah, why can't we be like Japan? They got like some fire flavors.
Yeah,
True.
like panty flavored ice cream. You know.
Yep.
Go Boy likes the pure
You had
octopus.
to bring that joke up.
He likes to eat them
Oh,
tentacles.
speaking of octopus, bro, have y'all seen the videos of them just eating live octopus? And you're like,
Oh, the
it's
one where they
just
just like
uncomfortable, man.
the one where they just stick it in their like just eat it whole without like killing
Yeah,
it.
bro. Yeah.
Ah.
And I'm just like, how do you do that? Like, I understand, right? It's their culture, but it's like,
Mhm.
what the fuck? Like, this thing is moving.
Didn't a mukbanger get in trouble for
I
doing
think
that?
so.
Like
Yeah,
a couple years
yeah.
ago.
Yeah, she did. There was some woman. She like ate like live everything. Like everything on her plate was alive, and she ate all of it.
Mukbanger got nards.
Got nerds. Why do you say it like that? Got nerds.
Nerds. Oh my god, dude.
Stupid.
Mukbang is so weird.
Oh, it is.
Show that up.
It's just it's weird, but it's just an evolution of story time content.
Nah, okay, that's fine if like you want to sit there. Like there's some. I know there's like a TikTok channel out there that the dude, like it's like lunch with dad, and the guy will just sit down and have a conversation with you, and I guess it's comfortable for some people. But then there's just the people who just eat. They do nothing else but eat. They sit down with their goddamn bag of Lay's chips and 500 buckets of KFC, and they eat all of it. And that's it. That's their entire
Chad,
selling
ain't no
point.
way they eat all of
They
it.
eat
They
all
would
the
just spit it out. I figured they would just cut away every single part of the video.
No. Yeah, they probably do. The second they cut away, they probably puke for goddamn weeks on end. Shut up. Actually, it's literally just that. That's mukbang in a nutshell.
Dude,
Just
no.
them
It's the
eating.
fucking guy eating the ruffles.
I love that gif.
It's just that. They sit there and eat. That's their whole shtick.
See,
It
that
really
one
is.
right there is peak mukbang. I'm just saying.
That's not even mukbang. That's
I
just
know,
a man
but it's still
enjoying his
considered
free
mukbang when he's
time.
eating in front of the camera while staring at it.
Yeah, all I know is mukbang started off as like more on the Asian side of YouTube, right?
Yes, because Asian YouTube is very not cursed and very normal.
Very noble. Very.
Please enjoy Asian YouTube. Very normal.
Well, my favorite video from Asian YouTube is that fat Korean guy who's preparing like he got takeout and he's laughing to himself the whole time. You know what I'm talking about, or no?
I think I know. I think I know what you're talking about.
He's like a fat Korean guy laughing as he's preparing his food.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the one where he always spills his cheese, his melted cheese every time.
You talking about the guy
No,
with the cheese
something,
fountain? Oh, okay, no, I'm thinking of a different guy.
The fact there's like so many different there's so many cursed mukbangs that you're like, oh yeah, it's that one, the cheese one, or fucking just anything Nico Avocado does, it shoves up his ass, or it's just embodies how weird fucking mukbang is, man.
Yeah.
Ugh, stinky.
Stinky. I found the video. I'll put it in topics if you guys want to watch it.
Christ, yes, I know exactly.
You don't even have to open it.
You just need to see the thumbnail and you hear the laugh.
I hear the laugh of Go Boy in this man.
God, dude. Oh,
Speaking of fat Korean Asian people laughing, Chad, what's your review on Ruby?
I'm not fat or okay. Never mind. I meant to say Korean. I'm not Korean. I am not Korean. But yeah. For the 4 people that care, there's a show called Ruby by Rooster Teeth. They are on their 9th fucking season. I don't know how they made it to 9 seasons, man. It's not fucking good. Like, the animation is worse compared to, like, when they were releasing this bitch, like, 7 years ago. When they had, like, an animation team of about 5 fucking people. Like, you want, like, boring-looking animated design. Ruby's up there right now, I feel like. I will say, though, the newest episode has a really cool fight where there's smooth jazz in the background, so I'll give credit to that. But it's like, just watch the first 3 volumes and pretend the show ends there. That's literally it. However, I get to show these fucking nerds what happens after the fact because I love torturing people.
Chad, you're not gonna like to hear this, but someone did mention that it looks like a knockoff Genshin Impact.
That do you know what? I don't mind that. Go Boy said it looked like a fucking Roblox obby. The fucking
Roblox,
like literally.
Yeah, from what he showed me, it looks pretty bad.
There's a panorama shot. I'll put it in fucking topics right now. But it deadass just looks like the background of a Roblox obby. It's God. And then they literally nothing happens for the first 2. Like, you spend like 40 minutes watching the first 2 episodes, right? Because it's like 20 minutes each. Nothing fucking happens besides they encounter a talking rat. That's it. And this rat is worse than fucking Pip in fucking Berserk. It's fucking brutal.
Pip? What?
Or is it Pip? What the fuck's the pixie
Puck.
name? I forget. Puck. Pip. I don't care. He doesn't even. He's so annoying. He doesn't deserve to get his name done right.
Wait, you don't like Puck?
Puck's cool. Puck's an OG kind of, but it's like, you know.
Puck is the main fucking dog, bro.
He is the dog.
Puck's
You
the
got
main
that
character
dog in him.
the entire time. All of Berserk has been a prologue for Puck's story.
Bro, if the author didn't die, he would have said, "Alright, I'm done playing around. Time to write the real story."
Puck Irk.
Yep, Puck.
Puck Irk.
Irk should be the title.
Puck Irk. Ruby's downfall. Puck Irk. Perfect. But besides that, man, it's just a show that you have to. You just watch the fights for it. Like, that's it. If you have any interest in the show and you don't want to torture yourself, just look up the fight compilation of every volume. There you go. You'll enjoy the show infinitely more. You'll have no clue what's going on half the time. You'll have no context in the fights, but if they're fucking cool fights, that's it.
Yeah, I can't say even at their like lowest point or their lowest budget, they still really know how to make fights.
That's because Monty was that fucking guy.
He really was.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Still that
He is
guy.
still that guy.
He's still that guy.
He is still that guy.
He will always be that guy.
But it's so weird. It's because fucking they feel like morally obligated to like finish it, but it's like it's at a point where it's like just finish it, man. Y'all don't gotta keep doing this forever. It's okay. The thing is they have to, because Red vs. Blue was fucking dead. They murdered it. So Ruby's their only moneymaker because all of their YouTube content is also in the fucking mud. Hold on. Let me see. They barely get like 10K. Hold on. I might be wrong. Rooster Teeth. Because, yeah, they have 9 million subs. And they're barely getting 40K views a video.
Honestly, kind of deserved.
That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, but it's like the only thing they do nowadays. All they have left is fucking Ruby. That's the only reason Warner Bros. Hasn't shut down their company.
Didn't you say the other day that they're like egregiously monetizing the new season, where it's
Oh
only
my
to premium members?
God, yes. So it used to be perfectly normal. Things back in the good old days were great. Like all of like the first 3 volumes before they made their own website, which of course it made sense, right? They made their own website so they could at least get some more money out of it because YouTube was really weird back then. But, all of the first 3 seasons of the show were completely for free to watch on YouTube. You can still see it. They don't strike it because they know it would piss off whatever community they have left. So, but then it got worse and worse over time. So first it was just on the website. Then they offered a service where it's you can watch the episode 3 days before everyone else. Then it turned into a week. And now they're 3 episodes into this new season. You cannot watch any of the first 3 episodes yet without getting a trial to their paid service. It is egregious. And it's the same thing on Crunchyroll too. You need to get the Crunchyroll premium. So literally, the only way to get this is through an obscure piracy website. Now, I'm not advocating for piracy unless you need to do it, but it is...
Whoa. We don't condone piracy at the bomb shelter.
Okay.
Right, guys?
Yeah.
Arg.
Do what you want because the pirate is free.
Arg.
But, long story short, man, it is so egregious because, hold on, let me see how much Rooster Teeth Plus is. Or whatever the fucking Rooster Teeth Premium. It's $6 a month. Okay, it's not that bad, but it's $6 a month for mid. You're just burning $6 because they have it's so egregious, man. They've fallen off so hard. I guess the writing on the wall is the newest is the last season of Red vs. Blue they put out, whatever, Zero or whatever it's called again. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'll be honest, I don't watch Red.
I stopped watching after I stopped after season 14, I think.
Based. Good. You got to the good ending. The real ending.
It was still kind of mid, honestly.
It's so much better than now. They've murdered everyone. They've also had to they've had to replace voice actors because they fired people and shit. None of them are good enough and hold up to their previous guy.
Yeah. Once Red vs. Blue got to Halo 4, that was the downward spiral.
Just Halo,
in my opinion.
Yeah, wasn't Halo 4 just the downward spiral of Halo?
It was okay, but there was signs.
Yeah, the storyline was utter fucking doo doo, but the multiplayer was actually really good. I very much enjoyed playing MP on that one.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a Halo fan.
And then Halo 5 happened.
And then it got awful.
And then Halo died. And it hasn't been back since.
Halo Infinite multiplayer is actually pretty good. I haven't even played the story.
The story is hella mid.
I have to.
I'm just saying.
It can't be as bad as 5 from what I've heard.
All you do is just take over bases, and then you just go to the...
Yeah, it's literally just Far Cry.
They made Halo into Far Cry? No way.
There's not even a change of theme. Apart from the final part, but even now it's just kind of mid.
Halo Reach Forge on Forge World was more fun.
Wait, how do you guys feel about the Far Cry games?
4 I thought was surprisingly good. 5 was almost not completely awful, but it's just it missed the mark in my opinion. 3 is a fucking masterpiece. The old ones are really good. New Dawn looks like shit, and then the new one also looks fucking ass.
I really liked 5 because I thought it was so goofy, the concept.
Oh, the cult?
Yes, you fight a cult. It's heavily weaponized, and they're also fighting a really heavily weaponized community. So it's a civil war that no one saw coming. But it's crazy because it's how did this cult get so fucking big without any government recognition? No matter how many people you kill, they keep fucking coming. How much? This is an army. It's a private army they fucking put together. It's
Yeah,
so
do you remember
goofy
the
that
beginning
way.
part
I
where
don't
there's
know.
so many people that are just trying to chase you and shit?
Yes, dude. It's not like the best game. Like after you get like past the early game, I don't know. I just like the charm of you fight a cult and there's also the fucking the libtard comment also got me through it or whatever. He's like,
I actually really enjoyed Joseph Seed as a villain, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But like, I guess
When I played at
spoiler
5, it's pretty good.
spoiler alert. I thought it was actually a really cool and interesting trope to end the game with the villain actually being right.
Was he right though?
Yeah, I mean it's a doomsday cult, and they ended the game off with doomsday actually happening, which
Yeah,
is
but
the point
didn't
of
he set off the
Madog.
nuke?
I don't remember if he did. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. I didn't finish the game because
I think it's really
I didn't
fun.
like
I think
it.
that was the whole. I think that was even funnier. It's like, oh my god, guys, the world's gonna end, and then they nuke themselves, and like, oh my god, we were right. The world
Is that
ended.
actually what
I
happened?
think.
Yeah,
Here, wait. I think Joseph Seed sets off. Yeah, like he is responsible, and basically
That's
just
based.
yeah.
yeah, because part of the story was taking the bunker key access away from him, and I guess you fail by the end.
I think I killed like 2 of the main bosses in that game, and then just kind of stopped after that.
I beat one of them, and then I kind of stopped because I was playing with my brother, and then we got bored because we would just do all the side content first, just to mess
literally
around.
all you do is just
Far
drive
Cry
around
3 is a
through
masterpiece,
fucking
though.
bases and stuff. Even that's not even fun.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the best part of Far Cry is it's still co-op.
Yeah.
Because we got our hands on... Well, we had the gold edition because it was on sale. So we got our hands on laser pistols. So we were just pointing laser pointers at airplanes to come
That's
down.
actually hilarious.
That's fucking old. Okay, that's
We were just pointing a laser at an airplane. Oh my god, I love that game. It was so fun. Also, you guys remember the intro when you're like trying to arrest Joseph?
Yes.
Yes.
And the cultists throw themselves at your helicopter?
Yes. I think the best part. I think there is an ending where if you wait long enough, you just walk away.
That's Far Cry 4, I think.
No, I think it is 5.
I thought 5 was.
And
I thought
5, you have
is,
the choice to just leave immediately.
Okay, that's okay. It's you basically turn around and leave, and you're like, "No, you can't do this." And you're like, "Bro, this motherfucker has a private army. We're letting the American government do this themselves."
They send a whole chopper to deal with it, and they lose. They lose to a fucking cult.
They said.
Yeah, the cult members threw themselves at the propellers.
They do. They
To
do
be fair,
4 county
if
sheriffs.
if you research like Waco and shit, it's a lot more plausible.
No, it is. It's just goofy
Yeah.
to think about.
But to be fair,
in a video game.
Waco was what? What was like the biggest number of that Waco community? I forget.
Technically speaking, like back in the 40s, I think it was like I think the Branch Davidians, or like the Davidians in general, because I just watched the fucking Wendigo video yesterday.
Yeah.
I think they had like thousands worldwide, but like in general, like speaking, I think on the property it was like anywhere between 1 to 200 people.
Okay, because in Far Cry 5, they have a fucking air force that you have to face.
Yeah.
Like these that's actually like the most annoying enemy you have to face in the game is the fucking airplane people.
Airplanes.
It's
The
so
RAF.
annoying, man.
Bro, the airplane's doing strafe runs on you.
Like they don't stop coming. They don't.
I found
That's what
that
the
shit
laser
fun.
pointer was for, Chad.
I know. It's just like just kick. Like you eventually get an airplane and you can fight them yourself, or you have like a friend fight them on the airplane too.
Yeah.
But it's like, bruh, I have a pistol and you want me to fight this airplane, and you can't outrun them. Like for a substantial amount of time, they will just keep following you in their airplane. Like,
I found it fun though. Like once you get like a good sniper, just fucking shoot them out of the air.
fucking. Okay, that's fucking. Honestly, yeah, fair enough.
I don't, in all honesty though, I don't think the game really takes itself seriously. I think that it was part of the point.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think my favorite part is when the AI breaks, like the airplanes. We lit up an airplane so much that it caught on fire, and the pilot landed and waited in the plane till it exploded.
I just love when like the AI breaks for them and like they stop shooting at you and that's it. They just fly overhead and you just keep like perpetually getting like that noise that it makes whenever they spot you, but they never fire at you at any point. They're just flying over you like a UAV.
Yeah.
So eternally watching.
Yeah, I love that game, but yeah, it's not like the best game, but it's a fun time.
3 is still the fucking masterpiece of the series.
I've never played 3. I only played 4 and 5.
I mean, it's basically just the same game, but tropical island.
Yeah, it started the trend of how. And to be fair, it is a good gameplay. It just, I wish there was more mission diversity.
Yeah. I mean, the 3 had a little bit more diversity in there and actual, like, good, consistent storytelling. And also, like, psychology behind the main character and shit.
Yeah.
Like, the part of the entire game is kind of like, you're just this little, this college kid who all of a sudden has to just survive on this island. And, like, your character's trying to be like, well, this is my life now. So, like, I'm starting to kind of like it.
He becomes one with the island. Isn't one of the endings super weird?
There are 2 endings.
You fuck one of the endings is you fuck this like chick who's kind of like a goddess as viewed by some of the islanders, and then she murders you, like sacrifices you by stabbing a dagger into your like chest, like literally mid fucking.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That is.
I did both endings.
Horny.
For real.
Yeah.
You see boobies.
You see. Oh.
Oh.
You see boobies.
Boobies.
The other ending is like you just get on a boat and go home.
No, it was
Call
Far
it
Cry
quits.
6, right? You just get on a boat and leave.
Yeah, you can do that in 6. You could just actually just like I think sail to Miami.
Really?
Yeah, you could just get on like a boat and then actually just like if you go off the map, it just like basically tells you that the game's over. You went to Miami and never came back.
Based.
Fair enough.
Speaking of coal leaders,
Congratulations, you've escaped Gus Fring.
Los Pollos Hermanos will thrive in your absence.
You escaped fucking Breaking Bad Island. You know what, bro? Just the whole island is just Los Pollos Hermanos. The country.
Los Polos. Los Polos.
Ted's literally the type of person to call fucking tacos, quesadillas.
Shut up. I'm sorry that I didn't fucking get it right the first time. Unlike the Mexican who could get it right the first time.
Los Pollos Hermanos.
Los Pollos Hermanos.
Los Pollos Hermanos.
Okay, because
Speaking of cult leaders,
you probably listened to that commercial on loop. You saw the commercial, and like every 5 minutes, so you can keep laughing at it. It's like, oh, it's Gus Fring! It's Gus Fring, guys! It's Gus!
Or like Gus Frick.
Okay, that's where you cross the line. You don't.
You've crossed it.
Nope.
You do not
don't criticize
Gus
our king.
Frig.
You motherfucker.
Or what are you saying, 8-bit?
Do you guys know that TikTok's now doing a paywall service for the videos? They're locking down videos based on you, so you have to pay for it.
Yeah, I got the notification that I can do that now on my account.
And I'm saying, Chad, jump the bandwagon.
I'm not jumping on any bandwagon. For what reason would I do that? That's how I like already kill an already dead channel.
Post your nutsack behind a paywall.
How does it work, Chad? If you know.
So you can basically you make a video, right? And then when you're done making the video, there's an option at the bottom, and it's like make this like paid whatever their paid thing, and you can basically like, all right, set the price, and you set the price, and now you can. It's still in like beta mode, so I don't know how many people got it, and it's probably not going to be a big thing for a while because TikTok usually rolls out their like new development stuff very slowly just to see like if it actually works on a larger scale. But it's just super weird. It's super out of nowhere. Like first they copied Be Real because they have like a Be Real copycat literally on the app itself. It's just called TikTok Now. And then they have this like just paid content stuff. Which, I mean, if you want to get the bag, good for you, bro, but it's ugh. I don't know, bro. It just screams fucking sketchy. Why did you put Alan James is always right in the fucking... Oh, it keeps getting worse. I forgot.
Bro, we gotta host another Gartic phone session. James is always right.
It gets worse on the Gartic phone. I'm sorry. That was random. I'm sorry. That's twice I've done that now. But yeah, it's random. Usually TikTok just does random shit and see if it sticks at a wall. I mean, they're big enough that they can't do that, and they won't lose any of their audience because it's all fucking 7-year-olds watching South Park clips with Subway Surfers.
Dude, what if you monetize South Park clips?
That's how
there are people doing that.
That's how you. That's called a lawsuit, my friends. That's called...
No. Hear me out. You put Subway Surfers on the side.
Hey, but people are already doing that. There are channels monetizing that.
Oh, I know that.
It's all you need is I think like a 10,000 follower active channel, and you'll be able to get monetized. However, it does kill your like chances of showing up on the For You page, and like it kills your chance of showing up in the algorithm a bit. But yeah, man, if you want to earn those 8 cents a day to pay off your bills, go for it.
Yeah, man, those 8 cents add up. They could buy one ranch flavored soda after a month.
Of course, you fucking bring it back to ranch flavored soda, bro. Oh my god.
Honestly, I would kill for a birthday cake soda. I'm just saying. I think that would take.
Bro, it just tastes like sugar
Be
water.
Be normal and just get birthday cake ice cream. Okay, be normal. Be normal.
Or just get a birthday cake.
Well, there's like different birthday cakes.
Speaking of being normal,
chocolate, you got
am I right?
You got marble. Normal. Why
What?
you don't have anywhere to fuck. You have no standards of moralness. Normal moralness.
Speaking of a lack of moralness, how was New York, Chad?
It's pretty alright. It's actually super easy to get into. Like, I understand people talk about how like crappy the traffic is. Like, yeah, but it's like it was not bad at all. Like the hotel we went to, I won't say it, but we literally got off the highway, took a left, like, and then the hotel was like 3-4 blocks in, and we took a left into the parking lot that like the hotel has, and then when we left, we just took a left out of the hotel and got right onto the highway by going straight.
Really?
Super easy. I don't know how we figured it out, but...
So do you think people just over exaggerate how bad the traffic is?
No, it gets super bad when tourists show up. I think that's it.
So you were just like in an off season.
Yeah, that's it. It's not as packed during the off year. It's actually feels not as stressful to be around.
Okay. And you said you stayed at Trump Tower? Like, you had the penthouse suite?
Yeah, I've met Donald Trump.
And did you talk to him about his D&D sesh?
Yes.
Did you tell him about how he
I
dodged
advertised
Breaking
the
Bad?
podcast. We're going to be on, what's it called? One America Network? This podcast
Yo,
is going to be on One America Network now.
It's going to be on Truth Social. We got to retruth it.
We're going to be on the Fire. What was the Fire one? The Fire Network. Is that what it was?
Daily Fire, I think?
No. There's like the Fire thing that like blew up for like a week and then died. Is that what the Fire? No, I think it's just called the Fire Network or something like that.
I don't know.
It's supposed to be like an alternative to like Twitter and YouTube, and it immediately died because they just didn't innovate it.
Story Fire, I think it's called?
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Story Fire.
Yeah, wasn't it owned by like McJuggernuggets or something?
I don't fucking know.
It's the guy who made like Angry Grandpa.
Oh, you know what? It probably was.
From what I hear, he tried like monetizing it more by making it like its own token.
Of course, he tried. To
So
make a token.
creators would get paid in tokens that they could either hold on to or sell. for real money.
The Angry Grandpa.
No, he didn't mint the Angry Grandpa. He minted Story Fire.
Still though.
He just so happened to make Angry Grandpa as well.
He was minted to the blockchain.
Oh shit!
But yeah. Yeah, that was a weird thing. People really got mad about that. Just like they're getting mad about that Mr.
God damn
Beast
it,
thing,
I
right?
was gonna segue to that, you bitch.
Oh my god, bro! You guys are so shitty with it. We're so bad at segues.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
genuinely our
sorry.
weakest thing.
Public service announcement. We'll try to get better.
Let's just break up the podcast into chapters, like a Quentin Tarantino movie. The screen goes black. It says Chapter 2, Mr. Beast.
It's like Chapter 5 now. Yeah,
I know.
people are mad at Mr. Beast because, whenever Mr. Beast does anything, everyone gets mad at him because it's like, oh man, you have all this money, why don't you do it more? This man literally donated like 20,000 shoes to children in Africa. 20,000 pairs of shoes.
See, I feel
And motherfuckers
I feel
are still
like
mad.
If anyone's angry about that, I feel like that's a little racist.
A little racist.
Yeah,
A little
yeah.
racist because he's helping
Wait,
out
what's
black
their
people,
argument,
bruh.
Chad?
Just saying. Their argument is it's not enough. That's it. He didn't do enough. It's whenever any celebrity does something.
Chad, literally,
like
it's
any-
never enough for these people.
It literally isn't. It's fucking disgusting.
Okay, I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate here, and say I think they're articulating their point wrong, where I think they want them to like donate like more stuff, like either food or medicine instead of shoes.
I guess.
But again, it's a good thing they donated the shoes because he's at least helping, unlike most of these people.
That's it. It's like, if y'all want to help, how would you donate? You donate
Yeah,
shit.
they should donate. They shouldn't put all the blame on him. He's trying the best he can with the resources he has on hand. And for him, it's easier to donate a bunch of shoes than set up a logistical way to send them medicine. Because medicine's hard to transport.
Yes.
Like, everyone knows that.
Yeah, my sister needs a specific Tylenol medicine, and she's going to Japan. I think soon, and she can't bring that specific Tylenol over because Japan's like, no, illegal. Goodbye. That is the wrong language, Apit.
That's wrong.
You, God
It's
damn.
Hawaii Wing
All right,
chilling.
well, we're officially canceled because of the fucking A-Rod. God damn it. We had a good run. What are we, 7 episodes?
Chad, I should just say that you did the exact same thing on your TikTok.
No, he did the bin chilling speech.
Because they literally said China is exploding. And I said in Chinese, Bing chilling, and then I did the explosion effect. That was a good video. I'm surprised.
That was one of his best videos, in fact.
I am still mad that video didn't blow up. You know, I'm going to
See,
repost that shit.
what you should do is monetize that.
It is monetized. Every single video I post
No,
on that
lock
account
it in a
gets like,
paywall.
here. Lock it behind the paywall. Hold on.
You know which one I think you should have blown up on your channel? The JoJo one.
Actually, no, yeah, that should
Yeah,
have blown up.
there's a couple that should have. Hold on. Where I need to see how much money, guys, guess, how much money have I made on TikTok?
As of last time?
62
Oh, God, that's not
cents.
tips. I don't want tips. Creator fund.
You're at $6.
Wrong. I'm at 5 cents. I have an
Damn.
active income stream of 6 cents per day.
You sold SpongeBob for 62 cents.
I have now $15 because I took all the money out and put it in a PayPal account. Because I'm not dumb. Damn it! So I think in over the past year and a half, I made $900. So, I'll take it.
Yeah, it's money.
It's money. It's free money.
But yeah, TikTok does not pay. It's probably like the worst social media to monetize.
Yes, you need to focus on getting ad revenue or like sponsorship.
Yeah, that's why most people have links to other forms of social media on TikTok, right?
Yes.
Because usually the other platforms would have better payment plans or better ways to monetize.
Yes. Basically.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, got anything else? Got any other
You want to talk about
shenanigans?
Bioshock already?
Oh.
I mean, it's a lame joke. I just don't like Bioshock. That's it.
You don't like it how it was like what the gameplay is like, or you just don't like it?
It's a
'cause
little bit of both.
in
I
general?
just didn't like the gameplay. I mean, I understood. I see why people could like the gameplay. I just didn't like it. But I think it's just the story. It's just the whole society thing. I
Well,
mean, this is how we have it in the topics channel. I put in Bioshock is how Redditors see society, and I think that's the perfect explanation of the story.
Well, the story's dissection of I forgot what the political name of that idea is.
Science in church.
No, it's something that Ayn Rand created. I forgot what it was called.
Oh my God, this is like the word. My favorite person, Ayn Rand. Ayn Rand.
Objectivism. That's what it's called.
Famous Ayn Rand. Do you mean objectivism?
Yeah, objectivism. That's
Yeah.
what I said. Yeah, so it's just the deconstruction of that ideology and how like it would never work in real life.
No.
'Cause you
Ayn Rand played this game and fucking died.
Ayn Rand read the script to the game and died. They beat her to death with a lead pipe and electrocuted her.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Okay, I can see why you didn't like Bioshock, but I think it's still a great game.
I see why people like it. I guess speaking of games, Ape put down what is our most mid game we own in our Steam library.
Hey, but what do you mean by mid? Like most like people say that's mid, or we personally think it's not that good of a game? Okay. I'm gonna scrub through mine. I don't know if you guys want to start.
I already gave mine with Bioshock, but I'll try to find something else. But
My most mid game is Cyberpunk 2077.
it's just the easy one to
That's the
make fun
thing
of.
is because Cowboy bought
It really
me this
is.
in particular.
Wait, you bought
Okay,
it?
but you were asking for like a whole year, or well, since the longest I've known you. So like, you know what? Let me buy my good friend 8-Bit a Christmas gift. So I bought him Cyberpunk.
I immediately downloaded
Oh,
on the Steam.
I have
Deck,
another
and
one.
It's still mid as fuck.
I have one. I bought the full price. This was like the first week it came out. I bought Deathloop. I have 2.7 hours played.
Yeah.
Never beat the game. I just did not like it.
I'm gonna say the most mid game in my library has to be Elder Scrolls Online.
Fair enough.
That or New World.
I feel like Elder Scrolls Online. Is
You know what
better,
New World is,
to be
right?
honest with you.
Oh my god! Don't remind me of New World, bro.
Bro, my brother hyped me up. He's like, "Oh, we should play this together. It's gonna be a fun MMO." We played for like a week.
Oh, you mean New World? I
Yo,
thought you meant the Outer
We
Worlds or
played it.
something.
I got 80 hours in the first week.
I played 9.7 hours.
I got to 80, bro. I did not stop playing that game.
I mean, it was a cool concept. I think MMOs aren't for me. I think that's
the
what it
first
is.
trailer where they had a fucking frame rate issues?
I didn't really pay attention to the hype. I didn't even know the game came out until my brother's like, "Yeah, you should get New
I saw
World.
the
We should
trailer
play it
at
together."
first,
So we
and
started.
I immediately got turned off after the frame rate. I'm not that kind of person, but still, even it shows on the video.
Damn.
So the big issue with New World is you need to like progress a new character on every different server.
Oh yeah, that was the issue. Because if your favorite server was full, you'd have to like basically reset.
Yes, and then like if you like, and then like the faction battles, while balanced at first, usually one faction would just get beat to death, and it would be.
I feel like that's always a thing when 3 factions are at play.
That's
Because For Honor has the same issue. From what I remember playing For Honor a while back, was whichever 2 factions had like the biggest pull, which were usually either the Samurai or the Vikings, would always beat the 3rd faction every time.
No, it was actually For Honor, it was always the Knights and the Vikings.
Really, I remember at one point the Samurais were there.
No, there was people. It's funny, like you would think there's a bunch of fucking weeaboos that were just like constantly doing that. Absolutely not. The fucking samurai would always get their shit kicked in.
Yeah, so that's the problem with like three team factions, or well, factions with 3 teams, is usually the first 2 will gang up and beat the first one.
Yeah.
I think the same thing happens in Splatoon, because you know what a Splatfest is, right, Chad?
I'm sorry, Splatoon has faction warfare?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you do not know what a Splatfest is, or no?
No, I do not.
Okay, so every once in a while, Nintendo will come out with an event called a Splatfest.
Okay.
And it's basically teams decide on the answer to a question. So I think the only one I remember from Splatoon 3
It was the rock, paper, scissors.
is, what would you bring?
I think it
Was that one of them? Makes sense, because alright, in the first 2 Splatoon games, there's only 2 factions. And then the 3rd game, they came out with a 3rd faction. So teams would play for their factions to decide who had the better answer.
Okay.
So usually, the lowest team always lost, because, you know, more people on 2 teams would just gang up on the lowest team.
Yeah, I remember in New World, it was always the yellow faction. They got fucking murked. No one liked the yellow team.
I think the same thing happened in Pokemon Go, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot they added fucking gym.
Yellow got fucking dunked.
Yeah, yellow was mid.
Yeah, because the way Pokemon Go did it is they had gym leaders added to your progression. Whoever was in which faction during gyms.
I've always been in yellow.
Yeah, team Victory?
Instinct.
Oh, Instinct?
Yeah.
Was it Team Instinct?
I believe so. We always got our fucking shit rocked.
Let me see. The Steam charts for New World, I know, had like an all-time of like 900,000 players. It has now a 24-hour peak of 20k.
Damn. 20k, that's not that bad.
The game percentage of players, so in October they had an average of 400,000. In November they went to 155,000. In December of 2021 they went to 83,000.
Yeah.
They lost like damn near 60% of their player base in 3 months. And it was because of like just those issues that I already said. It was just you couldn't keep a character across servers, and the three teams, one faction would always get its ass kicked, no matter what server you're in. It was hardly ever balanced.
Cringe.
Roma, what's your mid game?
What's your mid game?
Alright, I'm gonna get extremely controversial with this. It's between two for me. GTA 5 and Skyrim.
I need to step away.
I don't give a fuck what you
Oh
say
my
about either
God.
of those two games.
Oh my god, bro! Like you.
Chad is bewildered.
Alright,
Pick
debate me on this.
Out of
Debate
any
me on
game,
this now.
out of any of the games you have,
Yeah, for the most part. I'm mainly going off of AAA titles. I could just go in here and look at the most fucking garbage, like, free game.
no,
We're talking about in your library, bud.
just mid
Just,
game.
like,
I wouldn't call GTA.
I don't want to just, like, do an easy as shit when, like, fucking,
Skyrim.
bunch of fucking... Skyrim is literally just full of fucking fetch quests. I will never defend fucking Skyrim.
Skyrim.
Yes, Chad, Skyrim.
Chad has never played Morrowind before.
Chad, to be fair, Skyrim is the most mid RPG.
It's not even an RPG to begin with. Barely.
That's why it's the most mid RPG.
Go boy.
It's not even good at being something
Go
it's
boy.
not.
You fucking pick Argonian every time.
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
no right to speak. You're a filthy
I don't pick
Argonian.
Argonian every time.
Kill all Argonians. Kill everyone who plays as Argonians.
I said I love playing Argonian and Morrowind.
Shut
Kill
up,
all
Goldie.
Argonians.
You're still quoting the fucking thing I Thorbeam to this very fucking day.
Wait, you're an Argonian?
My favorite will be the kill all Argonians fucking rant.
There are Argonians in a wood chipper. Defecate on Argonians.
Spit on every Argonian you see.
No, but why GTA 5 though?
Because the vast majority of the game is just GTA Online, in which this storyline is pretty good. GTA Online is the most boring fucking garbage unless you have like 2 or 3 people.
Okay,
Like,
I
at
can see
least,
that.
Like in terms of friends, not only that, it's just so heavily fucking monetized.
I get the online part, but like, did you not like the campaign?
No, I didn't finish the story, but from what I did play, it was great. I very much enjoyed it.
Okay,
But
I get
so
the GTA.
That's
I
like
get
the
GTA
vast
online.
majority. The vast majority of the game is just GTA Online. Nobody goes to GTA for the fucking story in 5.
I did.
Oh, at first I did too, but I'd say you should separate GTA Online and GTA 5 as like two separate
it's
things at this point.
It's
Now.
like Red Dead,
Uh,
Red Dead 2, and they're online.
Online, yeah, but it's the opposite for fucking Red Dead because everybody goes to that for the story. Red Dead Online's fucking ass,
Dude,
It
in
is.
my opinion.
That shit was DOA.
fucking Rockstar didn't
It
even
was dead on arrival.
try to at least make any significant updates for Red Dead Online. They just abandoned it.
It's so tough.
It had potential too, but I guess it was like they did
I feel
not
like
want to
you could
try
do
on it.
You could
Yeah.
do some. You couldn't do so much with like fucking 1800s type of shit.
Yeah.
You could have literally just done Cowboys versus Indians. There you go. There's one game mode right there.
One whole game mode.
What? Everyone loved playing Cowboys versus Indians as a kid. If I was a
Chad
kid,
was
I
always
mean,
a cowboy.
in the 1970s. I mean, in the 1970s.
When it was actual Cowboys versus Indians.
Oh, yes, in the 70s. How could I forget when Pocahontas said, "You will not tear this wall down." Pocahontas.
Pocahontas when she said "Ich bin ein Berliner."
Shut up.
Oh my god. Skyrim?
Yeah.
Shit. That one is that's gotta be controversial.
I'm an Oblivion defender.
Okay.
I fucking love Oblivion.
Never played it.
Oblivion's fantastic.
'cause it
So
never
much
got
better
released
than
in
Skyrim.
What'd you say, Chad?
It never got released in Mexico.
Make up your mind. Am I from Mexico or Minnesota?
Both. Born and raised in Mexico.
Mexisota.
Currently live in Minnesota.
Nah, he was born and raised in
Okay.
Minnesota. Went to Mexico once and considered himself a Mexican.
Close
All right, let me ask the inverse of that question. By the way, what do you guys think is your best game in your library?
Ooh.
This one might get controversial
Whoa.
for everyone.
Objectively?
Among Us.
No, your personal choice. It could be subjective.
Shit. Fuck. It's a lot of good games, though. You know, besides Bioshock.
You could give like 2 answers if you're in between some of them.
Elden Ring is one of them. And my other one would probably be... I just really like Phasmophobia, man. I know I've played probably Phasmophobia and Elden Ring the most in this library besides Football Manager. But Phasmophobia is, to me, super addicting, man. I don't know, man. I just love solving the puzzle. Because it's a different puzzle every time. Albeit, like, you get the same ghost, but no ghost is the same.
Yeah, you actually have to think about what you're trying to solve.
And they've now added, like, challenge modes and shit. To me, I love it. Like, literally, when we're done with this, I'm probably going to go play Phasmophobia. Like.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, what about you, 8-Bit?
You go first. I want to keep mine in the end.
You know, I'd probably say either Dead Rising 2. I really love Dead Rising 2. Or Resident Evil 2. I'm a sucker for zombie games, I'll be honest.
What's your?
And Resident Evil just...
Go ahead.
What? No, Resident Evil just like sits like fondly in my heart, man. I love Resident Evil. And then Dead Rising 2 was something I played recently. And it's just super fun, doesn't take itself too serious, and is a great co-op game.
All right, finally my question. What's your review for Back 4 Blood? Even if you didn't play it.
I never played it. I never tried it.
In all honesty, I thought it was actually pretty good.
Really? It was okay.
For what it was, it's still a fun game to play. You know, it's not like the greatest thing on the
It's
planet.
got your basic elements,
but it's
but it
like-
doesn't have like any iconic characters that you would remember. Like, who's that one old lady from that game? I bet you don't even remember her name.
I don't remember any of the names. I played it like a decent amount when it first came out.
Was it better than the World War Z game, or?
Yeah,
I guess.
I would say so.
I remember my brother
by
hyped
a
me up
lot.
for that game.
World War Z was, in my opinion, a little underrated.
Yeah,
but not by a lot.
It wasn't the best, I'm gonna be honest. It
I
was
mean,
fun.
Still fun.
Yeah. My brother
I
hyped me
think,
up for
like,
that game.
In my opinion, like the best, and I'm gonna disinclude GTFO because I haven't played it. The best game that I've played since like Left 4 Dead of that genre has been Aliens Fireteam.
Oh, I've heard about that game. It's great. Or
I very much enjoy the concept of it because I love like Alien and Aliens, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And I just thought like they turned Left 4 Dead into an alien thing with like colonial marines, and it's not garbage.
And it's not alien colonial marines.
Yeah, exactly. It's not that.
Bro, I remember getting that game at 5 Below with my brother. We finished that in like 2 days.
Game is so cursed.
Yeah, Fireteam Elite's actually pretty fun. I like it a lot.
I've heard so many things about that game, but I never played it.
I recommend it. I'm probably gonna get it once it goes on sale.
So yeah, but what's your favorite game in
Cave
your
Story.
library?
Yep.
Cave Story?
No further questions.
All right, bro. Was
Dude,
instant with that
I
answer.
buy every single copy of Cave Story just because I like it.
He's one of those guys. Todd Howard would love you. You love Skyrim.
Todd Howard would have
Never,
you in his
never.
pocket.
In a million years that I buy an Elder Scrolls games, I would just pirate it.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Todd Howard would be
Todd
very
Howard
excited if
hates
you were a
me.
fan of him. Alright, Roman, what about you?
Elden Ring and
Elden-
Ready or Not.
Ooh, Ready or Not is a fun game.
Ready or Not is a fantastic make.
Yo, we should hop on, honestly.
Yep,
I would have to re-download it.
I'm down. I fucking love this game so much. It's just so like brutally and unyieldingly realistic in a lot of different regards. I mean, granted, you're playing a fucking video game.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, but at the same time, it's like, it's like you walk into the situations, you're like, yeah, that's a lot of dead people on the floor, and I can hear their phones ringing, so obviously somebody's like on the other end of that phone, like, is my brother or my husband okay? Or it's like, yeah, no, this guy's dead on the fucking floor right now.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Good God.
Chad, you remember that suspect that killed you and then disappeared from the map?
Yes. Yes, I
Bro, I could never find him ever again.
Yes, he fucking ran off of the scene.
That or that one time me and Chad were playing and there was just this one fucking suspect just like trapped inside of a closet in a gas station, and he couldn't arrest him. He was just stuck there, and Chad just fucking
No,
like
it was a civilian. It was the last civilian.
yeah. And I think what did you do?
I had
You,
to
like after
execute
like
him.
15 like 10 minutes of trying to fucking arrest this guy, you just shot him in the head with a pistol.
Hit him with the magnum to the fucking dome. They're like, oh my God, why would you do that? He was stuck. I had to put him out of his misery.
Exactly.
Ready or Not to
You guys remember when we, what?
It's my favorite part. My favorite memory is when we couldn't beat the fucking hospital.
That's true.
Fucking
Oh, fuck
couldn't.
the hospital. I
And
hate
not
the
just
hospital.
that, there are 3 different floors. We couldn't even get
We
past
have to
the
go
first
through a
floor.
separate building as well.
So fucking.
I would just like to note that I made it farther by myself in the hospital than y'all did together.
I was about to say, man. I love that when we raided that one cultist hideout
Yes.
in the woods.
Yep.
And
Yes.
8-Bit forgot to open the door as Roma threw a flashbang.
3, 2, 1. He throws it and the door remains shut.
And then while we were flashbanging, the cultist comes out and shoots Roma.
It was a perfect storm of events. 8-Bit opens the door like a second too late. My flashbang bounces off the fucking door and blinds me. And then I get shot 8 fucking times by a guy wearing nothing but a ghillie suit with heroin all in his veins.
That was the only one to bring flash-resistant goggles that raid.
Oh my God. Alright, well, do we got anything
I
else,
was
I
gonna
guess,
ask
cooking?
Roma a question. Since you think that Ready or Not is like kind of realistic and stuff, do you think VR would make it any more realistic or not?
Personally, no. And in all honesty, I feel like at that point it would make it a little bit more unrealistic. Just because of, like, people trying to do full-blown fucking Call of Duty jump and prone maneuvers and shit while, like, mid-gunfight in that game.
Well, I also feel like VR technology is not at the point where it would mesh well with the gameplay style.
No.
That's true.
I mean, I think if they did it right and people were actually willing, which they would be, to actually, like, sim, I guess is the word or term I'll use. Yeah. Yeah, I think it could be. But as of this exact moment, probably not. No.
Yeah.
It'd be cool, though. I'd love to fucking put on my Oculus and just get shot 8 times.
Would you buy the haptic feedback vest?
Yeah, I would. Just actually have a heart attack because my fucking the haptic feedback just punches me in the heart really
Yeah.
hard.
Now, what I want to ask is, would you wear the haptic feedback vest for Tarkov?
No. Never. If you're wearing the right armor in Tarkov, you will get shot like 30 fucking times, and I do not want to walk out of my room with welts on my chest like I just got back from a paintball game.
You're like, what were you doing all day? Oh, I just played Tarkov.
Getting shot.
Just getting shot in Tarkov. That's my thing. That's my niche.
That's my niche.
What did you do today? I died a lot
in Tarkov. In Ukraine.
Can we, Roma, should we talk about what you just asked me earlier to do in Tarkov?
Yes.
Yes,
please. Yes, please. Yes.
Okay, so for those of you who don't play Tarkov, to like get higher level, if you don't want to just like keep grinding, there's quests you have to do for like the different traders, so you can unlock more stuff to buy or like have higher reputation with them. So Roma was doing a quest called Shooter Born in Heaven, right?
Yes, that is the quest.
And the quest is you have to shoot a PMC operator from 100 meters away in a different map each time.
You have to get headshots specifically on multiple different maps, and you have to do it 3 times per map. So if you're not akin to sniping in this game, this is a virtually impossible fucking task.
I think it's genuinely like the most hated quest to do in the game. A lot of people hate doing it.
Yeah.
Just because of the range requirement. I think the headshot requirement isn't that bad. It's just the range requirement.
Yeah, absolutely.
But so Roma's on this quest, and he asked me personally, "Hey, can you be my like test subject so I can just do the quest faster?" And he offers me a game in exchange. So now I have to like go into each raid with no gear, just so I won't lose anything, so Roma could do his quest.
Yeah, and we did it one time on the map customs, and I shot you in the fucking face after missing 3 times because I kept trying to like instinctively account for bullet drop at 100 meters.
Mm-hmm.
And I started to realize that there's no bullet drop. I'm just gonna hit scan you and fucking dome you on the 3rd shot. And I look at the task and I realize that did not count for shit.
It might be because we were too close.
Well, I mean, I could have sworn that we were over 100 fucking meters from each other, but the thing is, like, the game didn't tell me how far you were when I killed you.
Which normally it does, right?
It should. It should. I've seen it do it. Sometimes it'll give you, like, a thing that says, like, your longest kill or something along that lines when it's giving you, like, the XP multipliers and shit.
Yeah.
But it
maybe
didn't.
Because there wasn't bullet drop, you weren't too far?
Yeah, but that's the other thing is, like I said, it was instinct from sniping in other games, not just because of sniping in Tarkov necessarily.
Yeah.
So, bullet drop off is in Tarkov you don't really have to worry about it most of the time. Like on very few occasions do you actually account for it, and it's only on certain maps where you might actually need to, like a reserve or woods, lighthouse maybe, or shoreline.
Yeah.
If that. Yeah, most people aren't actually going into Tarkov with a sniper unless you're going to woods or reserve anyways. Usually.
Genuinely, I don't like the quests, but they're genuinely helpful, so you don't have to keep grinding raids.
Yeah.
Plus, they unlock the Kappa, right?
Yeah, eventually you will unlock the Kappa container, which for those of you who are not familiar with Tarkov, if you die in game, you lose the stuff that you brought in with you. But there's an exception, you have a container, and your container can vary, like if you buy the premium edition of the game, Edge of Darkness, which is pretty fucking expensive, you get a 3x3 cube container for storage, which is very good. But you start out in the standard edition with 2x2, but at the end of the quests, you get what's called the Kappa container, which is a 4x3 slot container. And with these containers, you don't lose anything that goes into them. If you put something in it, you will not lose it upon death. It's the only exception to that.
Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty funny that he has to ask me to help him out on his quest just to, cut down on the grind.
Yeah, and in all honesty, although like the rewards are pretty decent, they're not worth that kind of hassle. So it's one of those quests where you don't go out with the sole intention of doing it. It's more of a over time, gradually as you play kind of quest, which frankly speaking is really fucking annoying when you're trying to grind.
Yeah.
But it's in all honesty hardly worth the effort to go out of your way to do it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Enough of the
Frodo
Tarkov
paid this
nerding.
man to do it. Get a life.
Yeah.
He bribed me to take a bullet for him. So if you guys want to just have fun shooting your friends, hop on Tarkov.
Or go to Ukraine.
Same thing. Tarkov's just the Ukraine simulator.
Yeah, but Ukraine, it's Ukraine,
It is Ukraine.
What,
Yeah.
not like Ukraine, Go Boy?
No, I can't say I do. They make mid games like the Stalker series.
Okay, you can't disrespect the soccer series. Did I just hear stalker slander in 2023?
Yes, I did.
God,
They're never
you're
dropping the
actually
game,
Mexican.
bruh.
Mexican, but insult.
Chad, they'll never drop the Stalker game.
Atomic
Now, what
Heart,
Mexico needs
more
to come out with
Atomic
is the
Fart.
cartel. The cartel
Army,
games.
dude, the fucking Army of Two game. Get the Army of Two game.
Oh, the Devil's Cartel, right? I think that's what it's
whatever
called.
that game is, bro.
I never played that one. I
Dude,
played the first
Those
Army
games
of
were
Two.
fucking dumb. But I get the one with you can play as 50 Cent and Eminem or whatever, and you fight the fucking cartels.
Is that one of them?
I forget. There's a game where you literally play as a rapper, and I think it is 50 Cent. Hold on.
Oh,
I think
it's
you're
like
thinking
a
of 50 Cent Blood in
self-titled
the
game.
Sand.
50 Cent video game. I think it.
It's either Bulletproof or Blood
Yeah,
in the Sand.
Bulletproof. Yeah. Or there's okay.
I-
Wait, there's two of them.
Yeah, okay. Bulletproof, I own it on PS2. It's it's like a GTA clone.
Oh, okay.
But Blood in the
Yikes.
Sand, 50 Cent goes to Iraq to fight the war on terror.
Oh my god.
It was a PS3 game. So it was like that era.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
For anybody that wants to play it, 50 Cent dick and butt, or what was it again?
50 Cent Blood on the Sand.
Go,
Yeah,
you
that
should get
one.
a
The game of all time.
stream card to just fucking stream the fucking game.
Oh no. fuck
Sadly,
no.
I don't own Blood in the Sand.
Shout out to
It's a
50
PS3
Cent
game.
for supporting our troops and ending the war in Iraq all by himself.
Shout out to 50 Cent for taking 9 bullets in a drive-by.
Shit.
Bro really was
Where
bulletproof.
was that guy?
If I'm playing a cartel game, I'd rather just play Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright.
Not a great game, but it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I've heard it.
Did you guys ever play the original Army of Two or no?
No.
I did not. No.
I love that
My
game.
brother used.
Okay, so it had so
my
many good
brother used to
features.
play it back when his friends had it on the Xbox, and he thought it was really good.
Yeah, I had it on PS3. So it was like a co-op shooter, third-person shooter, and it had these cool features like one of your teammates could draw the aggro of the enemies. Like there would be an actual meter to tell you who was drawing more attention from the enemies, and you could have the other guy like either set up a flank or move towards the objective. And different type of equipment would like build up your aggro on the enemies. And then there's scenes where you have to just go back to back with infinite ammo and just gun down multiple terrorists.
That's fucking awesome. My favorite. Have you played the Sicario video game or whatever? It's like
No, I
so
have not.
bad, but it's
Sicario
like,
video game.
or it might not be Sicario, it might be something else. But I just remember some
Is
crazy,
it the gun series?
some fucking insane driving, it's just some insane car sequence where you're fighting a cartel and you're fighting goddamn the entire cartel.
Jesus.
Yeah,
God.
I've never heard of that game. When was this? Like PS3 or PS2 era?
This is it was around. I think I feel like it's more of a 3 game. I love how I look up fucking Sicario video games on fucking Reddit for something. The first thing on posts you may like is an r/Roblox post called Arma 3, with question marks.
Unfortunately.
Wait, speaking about Roblox, have you guys seen those like cartel simulator games on Roblox?
Yes, I love them. I love all
No.
those games, bro.
What?
The Hood
Bro,
is my favorite.
Oh, ew.
No, like there was a genuine cartel when I saw it on TikTok. Like there's these guys driving on a pickup, and and then the Mexican army shows up in game, and it's like
Yes.
they say in Spanish, "A la verga, ahí vienen las zetas." So that just means, oh shit, here come the zetas, which is like a fucking drug cartel.
Oh my god.
Are you sure you didn't just play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2?
No, I wish. This was like 2 years ago. I saw the TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Speaking of obscure and old games, did any of y'all ever play or hear of the Mercenaries series?
No, it sounds familiar though.
Same here.
So it started on like PS2 and OG Xbox, and I played this shit a lot when I was a kid. There's like two of them. One of them was on the 360, but the first one is like you get to pick between like I think 3 different like mercenaries, and you just get dropped into North Korea, and you're just like doing missions. You're taking out like high value Korean officers and shit. And
Is it part of the
just...
Homeland series or
No,
no?
it's
You
just
know what I'm
this
talking about though, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I mean, almost like kind of the same concept, but like before, like
Oh, okay.
like early 2000s. Like
Yeah, I love the obscure PS3, Xbox 360 games because
Yeah.
it was at the time when we were like really at the war on terror, the war on terror. So like they like took the hyper like counter terrorist force like extra serious.
Yep. Yeah. Like Mercenaries, like your like Army of Two is also very innovative in some way, because
Yeah.
like this is like OG Xbox. Like you wouldn't think that some of these games are as innovative as they were. In Mercenaries, like any place or building was destructible.
Oh, so it was
way.
like
Yeah.
it was like Battlefield.
Sandbox.
Yeah. I actually.
Yeah,
I think I know,
pretty
yeah, I
to
think
some
I know
degree.
That, yeah. Okay. I think I know. It's like playground destruction, whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah, Playground of Destruction.
Yeah.
And it's
I love that game.
fucking phenomenal
like,
game.
Played when I was like 10, but it was like I
Yeah.
just liked it.
One thing that I always loved about this game that I wished that other games would do is that like if you're just one man, well, like a one man army basically, but like if you get into like a civilian car and you wait a while in it or drive around a while and you don't blow your cover, you become like disguised as a civilian. But if you get into like a North Korean vehicle and you're driving around it for a little bit, you become disguised as North Korean. North Koreans won't shoot you or anything.
That's cool.
Yeah, I always figured like that should probably just be a thing in some games. You know, it would make sense.
It's like the disguise or the faction uniform system
Yeah.
in Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
Where only certain people, or like in the Hitman games, only certain people who know should be able to spot you, like the security chiefs and all that.
Right. Yeah, fucking Mercenaries, Playground of Destruction, and then there's a second one called World in Flames. Both of these games are fucking phenomenal. Like old games.
I just wish some of the studios remastered these games because they're gonna be lost to like, oh, it was stuck on the PS3 and the Xbox, which are like,
I wish they would, but the thing is with like Time Splitters, or not Time Splitters, Mercenaries, and that's another game I was gonna get into. Mercenaries, like the reason that they didn't make a third one is because Pandemic Studios, which if you're familiar or not familiar, they made like the original Battlefront 2 and a bunch of other OG games. They got shut down by EA in I think the mid 2000s.
Yeah,
which
Pandemic.
Which fucking blows, because Pandemic Studios is an actual like icon of like the mid to early 2000s for gaming. Yeah. They were a phenomenal studio that just put out banger after banger.
They somehow were able to port Battlefront 2 onto the PSP phenomenally. That's all I got to say. Bro, was literally one of the best PSP games was Battlefront 2. It played like the PS2 version.
It's just genuinely one of the best fucking games.
I don't know how they were able to
was
do
so
it.
low res too.
Because PSP was like on par with PS2,
Yeah.
if not slightly worse.
That was one of the first games I got on Steam, to be honest. It was cheap. It's a fucking iconic game. A classic.
Yep.
I don't give a shit how low res it is.
Yeah, Shadow of the Empire.
Yeah.
That's what the campaign was called.
Shout out to them.
I mainly did instant action when I was a kid. I just fuck around on Coruscant or Utapau, which was my favorite map.
Yeah. Genuinely, I wish they were still in business making games.
Yeah.
I just wish they would these studios would release their old games, because backwards compatibility isn't a problem anymore, or it shouldn't be a problem anymore.
It's not. I can play OG Xbox games and shit on my Xbox. Like I can literally plug in an original Xbox disc into my Xbox One and play the game.
See, that's
so it shouldn't be a problem anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh. No. But are y'all familiar at all with time splitters?
No.
No, I'm not.
No, nobody. Fuck.
I'll look this up.
That's another fucking classic banger.
I think I've seen it, but yeah, this thing's fucking old. Oh my god, 2000.
Yeah, I'm mainly referring to the third game, which is, or I think Future it's the third one, Time Splitters Future Perfect. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I think I've seen it, but I've never fucking played it.
That was a massive part of my childhood. It's a fun game, and it doesn't take itself seriously. And a good bit of it is kind of making fun of almost Hollywood tropes and shit. Yeah. But it's nowhere near that. Basically, the whole plot of the game is your character is constantly being sent to different points in time because the human race is at war with time splitters, which are the creatures.
Okay.
And
why is there a monkey?
I don't remember.
There's a monkey holding a gun.
The monkey.
There's literally a monkey holding a gun.
At one point in the game, you get to drive around a remote-controlled cat.
That's based.
What? A remote-controlled cat.
Here you go.
I told you, the game does not take itself seriously. There's a monkey,
and also the only female character is wearing a shirt that says slut.
Yeah. It's an actual 16-year-old girl that's really fucking angsty and emo Jesus and shit. Christ. And you first meet her at you meet her at a haunted zombie house where you at some point you fight the deer haunter, which is literally imagine you walk into a mansion and they've got a deer head mounted to the wall. It was actually a whole deer, but the only part of the deer that was I guess had skin and fur was the head. So it's basically just a skinned carcass with a deer head just trying to fucking murder you.
Jesus Christ.
If you look on the box on that thing, it says HDTV 480p. That just shows you that we set so much standards high.
Oh my god, 480p was the peak back then. I forgot.
Yeah. Time Splitters is for anybody who still has access to playing old games or even getting the fucking game on Dolphin. Just you should play this.
See, I have an OG Xbox, so I was thinking of expanding a big.
Me too. Yeah, I started collecting old Xbox games a few years ago, just mainly getting all the classic ones that I played and enjoyed as a kid.
On the Xbox.
That's what
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing with my PS2. I've been collecting games that either I really wanted to play as a kid or I used to play a lot as a kid.
I got Mercenaries and fucking Time Splitters. I got Halo 2. And then there's something else I don't remember.
But yeah, I genuinely wish studios would start re-releasing their games. They don't have to add on to them. Just make them compatible with current systems.
Yeah, I would absolutely love what if they did an HD redux of these fucking games,
I want to be able to play Army of Two with one of my homies on Steam.
Just take Time Splitters and give it the Resident Evil 2 fucking makeover.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, speaking about Resident Evil 2, have you guys seen the Resident Evil
Actually,
4
that
demo?
that looks
I have not yet.
It looks like a fun. It looks really fun. I'm not gonna lie. It genuinely looks like I'm gonna enjoy it when it comes out.
I'm gonna get it.
I mean, considering it's Resident Evil 4 out of all games, it better be like God tier, because I know motherfuckers go. I know, like, out of any Resident Evil game, I know everyone knows about 4.
I think the only downside is they did change a lot of the
Oh
dialogue.
no! Do not
Boo.
tell me they're gonna change the jokes.
Boo. They went.
No, they literally
went
did
woke.
Goofy not tell you they removed that line from Lewis where he's like, "I see the president equipped his daughter with ballistics."
No, they went woke. Damn you, Barack
Chad,
Obama.
she was underage.
Damn you, Barack Obama.
They hit it with a Biden blast.
Biden blast.
Better watch out for Big Biden.
Yo,
Big
Biden.
Joseph.
It's 64 foot tall Joseph Biden.
You better be the final boss.
You've gotten this far,
You know what?
but let's see how you fare
they
against my
eventually-
Biden
They
blast.
eventually remake what's it called? Metal Gear. Is it Rising?
Rising Revengeance?
Yeah, Metal
Yeah.
Gear. Yeah. Joe Biden better be the final boss in the remake.
Switch out Senator Armstrong for President Biden.
Yes.
Yep.
Making the mother of
Does he
all
fall asleep
of
mid-fight to
us
regain some HP?
Yes. It's a passive thing. He stuns you.
Some
and
of
then
us
takes a
like
nap.
that, The Thing or whatever.
Some of us like that war economy or whatever.
So some of us like the,
Memes.
the Thing.
You guys heard of Pepe?
Shut up.
Did you check the internet lately?
PP the Frog.
Thus.
Man, I love the fact that Twitter is like a plot point in that game.
Oh my god, it's so fucking.
Oh my lord.
It's out of nowhere.
What do you mean it's out of
so
nowhere?
woke. It's so woke, dude.
It's an established thing in the
I
series.
know.
Metal Gear 2 was about misinformation.
Shut up! I know.
And Metal Gear 4 was about media control.
Ugh. All right. I already
Media
have.
control these
I already
nuts.
have enough of a nuisance to give Weaver for like the final 14 minutes of this like recording because my
Yes.
family came home.
Damn. You guys just want to wrap then?
Yeah, it's been an hour and 30
Yeah.
I'd say I think it's a good time to end it. Finishing off with Joe Biden because we live in Biden's America.
Nanomachine,
Biden's
son.
America. He's about to hit you with that Biden blast.
The Biden blast. All right.
Chad, I will find the video. You got to put Biden blast in the
I
thumbnail.
will. I will.
Oh my god.
All right, boys.
Alright, guys.
I'll wrap it
Alright,
up.
Chad,
Also-
do your thing.
Thank you for the 7th episode of the podcast. Thank you to Joe Biden. And goodbye.
Alright. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye-bye.
I'm gonna
Bye.
post a
Bye-bye.
note to the monkey
Goodbye.
time splinters.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ.
There
What
you
a
go.
weirdo.
Alright, bye, guys.